Hi friends, thank you all so much for coming back to craft with me today, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Alyssa, and today we're going to make this fun little mini album using one junk mail envelope and some single-sided paper. So for this project today, I used my mittens and mistletoe paper pad, and I purchased this at a store called Ollie's, and those are some of the prints there. And I'll be using that today as well. So this is all going to be Christmas themed, but you can see for my cover here, this is where the junk mail envelope came into play. I just loved the big window, of course. So I added some snowflakes here and there in Winter Wonderland. And you can see my cute little gingerbread house through the window, but that's just on this little insert. So this could be a cute little journaling card. This was actually like a wooden tag from Hobby Lobby. And I just thought it looked so cute poking through the window here. So we'll stick that back in. And by the way, my album here measures, I forget now, 4 1/4 across by 6.5 inches tall. But you can really make it whatever size you like. So let's go ahead and flip through this. Over here I have some writing space and another pocket. My card in here says Christmas loading. And there's the back. Nice tall journaling card there. And then these are little gift tags actually from Dollar Tree. So you could journal inside here as well, or even put some small photos, or just glue these shut and just have them be embellishments. And then here I have 2 side pockets. So I just made some little tags to put in there. And then we'll flip this so you can kind of see all my layers going on here. So we'll flip that over, and I just have a tag over here, Santa's Christmas Tree Farm. That's from Dollar Tree. And I added just a vellum sheet in the middle with some snowflakes. And then over here, I meant to have another top loading pocket, but I accidentally glued the whole thing shut. So I just have the side pocket here and some writing space. But that's just another little journaling card that I stuck in there. And then on my last few pages, I have just a vellum pocket. It's got the snowflakes again, and I made a tag with Santa kind of popping out of the chimney there. And then I have It's a Snow Day over here with more writing space and just one last side pocket in the back. And I have Holly Jolly Holiday. Cute little journaling card, or you could put a photo on the back, or even just stick like a 4x6 photo inside of the side pockets there. That would be cute as well. And that's it for this little mini album. So there's lots of layers, different pockets, and fun ways to decorate this. So go ahead and grab a junk mail envelope and some paper, and we can create one together. So here is the junk mail envelope that I'm going to be using, and I am going to be holding it this way. So when we hold it this way, mine is about 4 1/8, 4 1/4 inches wide by 9.5 this way. But I'm just going to cut off the bottom part here, and this is where you can kind of determine the size of your album. So I'm just going to do it the same size as my first one and go to 6.5. Like that. So this will be my cover, and then I'm just going to cut along the top here so that it can be like a little booklet, so that we can open it up like so. And if you don't have a junk mail envelope, or you don't want to use an envelope, you could just get a regular piece of paper and fold it in half. So this is going to be the base of our cover. And first, I'm just going to cover up the envelope. So I have 2 sheets here that are 4¼ by 6½. That's just the size I chose or wanted for my album. But again, you can play around with it and pick your own size, whatever you like. So I'm going to just cover up this part first. And a few things you can do are you can just take your cover piece here and put it inside the envelope and then kind of trace the shape of the rectangle there. You can use like your scoring tool and do it, or a pencil. Just for the video, I'm going to just mark it with a pencil here this way. So I'll just go underneath and kind of outline. Not really, I guess. I'm just making marks on all of the edges there. And then I'll just run this through my paper trimmer. And those are just rough marks. So they just act as a guide as to where I need to cut. Okay, so that's good enough for me, and then I'll kind of just cut out whatever else I need to. Cut out the corners there with my scissors. And then that will cover up the whole front. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. And it is a bit wider than my envelope here, as you can see, which is fine. So that's going to be my front cover. Then on the back, I'm just going to glue this piece on, same size here. And yes, you could, if you wanted to, just cover up the front and back with one sheet of paper altogether. But this album does get a little bit thick. So for me, it's just easier to use two separate pieces for my covers. So there's that. I'm going to set this to the side for now. And then we're going to grab two sheets here for our pages. And these are both single-sided, but one I'm going to score with the blank side facing me, the other I'm going to score with the pattern side facing me. So these are just 12 by 6½ papers. You need two of them, and I'm just going to start with this one. So this one I'm going to score with the blank side facing me on the 12-inch side, and we're just going to score at 4¼ and 8½. So we'll get this, and then we're going to just fold this end over. And then this piece we're going to fold back. So we'll get something that looks like this. So just this panel is going to be a little bit shorter. And what we're going to do with this is I'm pretty much going to be gluing this to the inside here. So this is like my background pretty much now for this window piece. But before I glue it in, I do want to just glue this side and the bottom here because I want to create a top loading pocket. And if you wanted to, you could put a little notch here. So I'm going to grab my 2-inch punch and just do that really quick. All right, and then we can go ahead and just glue this shut. And close that up. And then we're going to be gluing this pattern side to the inside of our cover here, but I also want to keep this open to create a side pocket so you can see something through that window. So on this side, I'm just going to glue the top, the side over here, and then the bottom. And then we'll just stick that right behind the cover there. So then we can put something in here so we can see it through the window. We'll open it and have a top loading pocket here. And then this is just going to be a flap or a page, I guess. So we have that. And then we're going to grab our other 12 by 6.5. And this one you just want to score on the opposite side. So I scored my first one blank side up. Now this one I want to score with my pattern side up. And we're just going to follow the same scores of 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. So it's pretty much just like the mirror image of what we just did. So that 4 1/4 score line, let's just fold that over this way. And then we're going to fold the other one pretty much the opposite way. So we're going to get something that looks like this. You kind of just want to accordion fold it or Z fold it, whatever you want to call it. So this part again is going to be a little bit shorter and it'll open up that way. And for this piece, we are going to glue the blank side here to the back. Okay, so I glued this whole panel down here completely, and then I remembered that this is where I have a side pocket on the very last page, so I had to rip it off, and I'm just gonna have to let this dry because we don't want to glue it down completely. We want to glue just the 3 edges here so that we can have that side pocket in the back. So I made a mistake. So what we're going to do is just pop some glue here and here and down below. And then we're going to take this part here and put the blank side to that side. And if you have, so when you put this down, if you have part of the junk mail envelope showing here on the spine that you don't want showing, you could pop a piece of washi tape over top or a piece of scrap paper to cover it up. Mine is just white, so I really don't mind. But I think I did that for my first one here. You can probably see I just stuck a piece of washi tape there. So if you want to do that, that's an option. But anyway, back to this. Just make sure everything is lined up here. Oh, and if you wanted to do a notch here as well, you can do that. I'm just out of it right now, I guess. Let me do my side notch. Okay, so this is what we're going to be left with. This will eventually get turned into a side pocket, or hey, you could even just leave it as a flip out page. We'll have these pages, and then the side pocket here in the back. All right, so let's go back now to just this page here. Since we are using single-sided paper, I just want to cover up this space here. So I have a scrap that's 3.5 by 6.5 to cover up the back there. And this is where I had those two side pockets with the tags in them. So if you want to, you can kind of just take just this panel and hold it this way at the 6.5 inch side, and you can score it right down the middle at 3.25 so that you know your pockets are even. So I'm just going to do that. It doesn't have to be like perfect, but I just use that as a guide as to where I need to place my glue. So I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm just going to glue the top, the side here, and the bottom. And then I'm just going to pop some glue here along the score line that I created as well, just right down the middle. And then I will place my paper right over top. Did I do notches for this too, actually? I did. I'm just forgetting my notches for this whole entire project. So let me just notch these really quick, which is totally optional, but since I'm notching things in this album, everything's got to match now. All right, pop this piece back. Make sure everything's aligned. And you could just do one side pocket if you wanted, but I like the double ones. So there's that. And then the other part that we're going to do is this part over here. So I added a vellum page in here, and my vellum piece is just 4.25 by 6.5, and I just want a 1/2 inch tab here on the left. So I'm just going to flip my paper and score it 1/2 inch here on the 4.25 inch side. Sorry. And then I'll just fold that tab over. Like that. And then we're just going to glue the tab down right onto this blank side here. Or you can tape your tab in, whatever's easier. So we'll just pop that right onto the blank side here. Okay, so that flap is going to go down. And then everything kind of just gets layered like so. And then while that's drying, we're just going to grab one more sheet. Mine is 4 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall, and this piece is just going to go right over top here. So we're going to put it over the vellum little tab there. And this is where I wanted to create a top loading pocket. So for this piece, I'm just going to glue the side and the bottom. Like so, and then I'll place it right over top of that vellum tab. And it might not cover the whole panel here, which is fine. All right, and then this piece, finally, we're going to bring that over, and this is where I created a side pocket, or if you just want to have a flip out page too and add some more things to the blank side here, that's fine as well. But for this one, let me do my notch first on the side. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue part of the top here and the bottom. And then I'll just bring that over. All right, so that's our side pocket. We're also going to get that top loading pocket and then a side pocket here at the end, which I'm going to open up some more with my ruler because I accidentally glued the whole thing down. Mistakes were made, but that's okay. Okay, so that's the whole entire album, and there's tons of pockets. Let's do a quick little flip through again. We've got that cute little vellum page in the middle. And now we can go ahead and decorate. And I did do some of my inserts off camera already just to save some time. So first, for the cover, we have Celebrate the Wonder and Joy of the Holiday Season, which I'm going to stick into this side pocket here. And you can kind of see it through the window, I guess. And then since you can already kind of see that sentiment, I'm probably just going to add some of this trim, maybe to the edges of my window. So it kind of just adds a little bit of sparkle there and festivity. And maybe I'll add something else like a sticker. Perhaps this little gingerbread Christmas tree. And this is actually like a window decoration from Dollar Tree. And I'll just stick it here. And these just came in like a big strip like this. And I saw these on Leanna's channel. It's a deal here on YouTube. So I think that's going to be it for my cover for now. Let's move on to the inside. I have this taller journaling card, another one of the window decoration stickers there. But I'm going to pop that inside of this top loading pocket. And then this was just a cut apart from the paper pad, which I will probably glue here. It says "to you from me." And then I'm going to grab some of the Dollar Tree gift tags as well, just to decorate these. I like the Santa. Aren't these just so cute? I'm just going to pop extra glue here on the back. And these will just be like my little embellishments for this page. And I'll do this one at the bottom. So cute. You could even like glue the side and the bottom of these and make them into little pockets. But anyway, there we have that. And then my little tags that I made look like this, gathered here. This one has some more of those cute little postage stamps. Forever Cozy Club. I love that too. And we'll just stick those right in here. And over on these pages, I have another Dollar Tree tag that says "Warm Wishes." And I'll glue that over here. I did add the twine at the top. Just tied a little bow. We've got our fun vellum page with those snowflakes. Pockets over here. And this was also a Dollar Tree item. It was one of the money holders, but I just cut off the front and turned it into a little tag. So Season's Greetings can go in our top loading pocket here. And then another part of the money holder was this little message, "Wishing you peace and joy this holiday season and in the new year." So I thought I would just turn that part into an embellishment over here. And I have this journaling card to go inside, Family Memories, and I added some extra snowflakes. And I didn't realize that this was the same paper as that, but that's okay. I didn't mean to do that. And our last few pages here, I'm going to create another vellum pocket. This here is just a scrap, so you can take any size scrap you have, and I just fold the bottom part up. Kind of just eyeball it to see how big I want it to be or how tall I want it to be. So I'll just fold that part up, and then I'll just glue the sides to create a pocket. then I will attach that with some double-sided tape here. Just right on the back. And I'll pop it on this side. And for that pocket, I have created a little flippy journaling card. Today is a good day. So you could write in there or add a small photo. Pop that into the pocket. And then we're getting there. I have this scrap here just for some writing space. I'll just glue it on like that. And last but not least, for my insert, I have this Joy journaling card or photo mat for the back. That's also a Dollar Tree window decoration. They do really come in handy for stickers or embellishments, so we'll pop that in there. And that will complete my mini album for today, using just one junk mail envelope, some single-sided paper, and we made some mistakes along the way, but I think it still came out really cute. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial as well. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more crafty fun and inspiration. And don't forget to leave a comment down below as well, because I love saying hello to you all. And I love when you guys tell me that you're going to make something or try to make something that I do a tutorial on. So I appreciate that so much. And other than that, I will see you all in my next one. So happy crafting and huge hugs!